Hello everybody and welcome to the very first video on this channel. This is something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while and finally decided to pull my finger out and get the ball rolling, so to speak. I did actually attempt to do this video yesterday and had a bit of technical difficulty. Unfortunately had it set up in the wrong file format, which then when I was trying to convert it got corrupted, and stupid me forgot to do backup copies before I did any of that stuff. So I had to basically, well, here I am recording it again. Hopefully I don't make the same mistake. So yeah, this is take 2, I guess, of my first video. I was going to do some kind of a channel trailer type ordeal, but I thought about it and I thought, like, the people that are going to be watching this generally will be looking for it. So you kind of already know what you're going to get when you're watching videos like this. So it's just going to be like your basic kind of deck guides for Magic the Gathering Arena. Yeah, that's like probably like 80% of what I'm planning on doing. I might do booster box openings of paper cards some point down the line. We have got Ikoria coming up in a few weeks, so there's always the possibility of that happening. But yeah, also there'll be like news, reviews, that sort of stuff. Just stuff that, you know, you come to expect from any kind of YouTube channel related to Magic the Gathering. So yeah, before I forget to, make sure you guys are following the socials down there. So I'm Skeledave MTG on Twitter and Instagram. I haven't really posted too much on there, but as obviously more content gets created, I'll be posting like sneak peeks of all sorts of stuff, like behind the scenes, like all that usual crap that everyone does. But yeah, so today I decided to, I guess, showcase off a deck that I use. This is the deck I've been using to basically rank up as high as I can in standard ranked. I call it easy mode. It's a bit of a scumbag deck. A lot of people despise Mono Red Aggro decks, but that's what this is. Yeah, it pretty much is just, from what I understand too, Mono Red Aggro or red deck wins, whatever you want to call it, is I think 15% of the top 10 decks in the meta currently in standard. So that just goes to show how strong this deck is if it's like that high. So 15% out of 10. So that's a pretty big share. Anyway, without further ado, let's have a look at the deck itself. Rona of Calamity. I've named it that because nobody likes the Rona. And nobody likes playing this deck unless they're prepared and you are a blue counter deck, and in which case I despise you. So this deck is based around Cavalcade of Calamity. This is what I would consider an off-meta card for red mono aggro at the moment. It was very popular just before THEROS Beyond Death came out, and before that, kind of died off the last maybe 6-7 weeks though. I'm trying to bring it back. I love it. It's a cheeky card. When you get 2 or 3 of them out, it's even better because you just decimate, absolutely decimate. Overall, though, the deck is kind of tweaked to my personal playstyle. I like having the option to do off-meta things because you just never know when you're going to come across somebody else that's playing off-meta options. But anyway, we'll go through each card. So we have 4 Fervent Champions. Pretty basic, 1/1 creature. Works well with Cavalcade. I've got 2 Grim Initiates. So the reasoning behind me putting this card in is that if for some reason you do have them die, they still amass 1, and having that 1/1 token creature is very handy with Cavalcade of Calamity, as I've said several times already. Scorch Spitters, 2 of them. Tin Street Dodgers, very handy card. The ability to, or essentially dodge and not be blocked is really good. Especially if you're playing like white decks that like to use, I can't remember the name of the card, something of Meletus, the one that puts the wall up anyway. That wall will not stop the Tin Street Dodger. 2 shocks, pretty standard in any red deck. Robber of the Rich. Now this card I'm finding is being used less and less. People have kind of caught on to its shenanigans. Hence why I've only got 2. I think the meta version of this deck has 4. If you like the card, put it in, put all 4 in if you like. But as soon as you put it out, generally it's the first one to go. Runaway Steamkin is our, I guess, attempt at some kind of land mana ramp. As far as I'm aware, it's probably the only option in regard to that kind of functionality. And then obviously Cavalcade of Calamity. For those of you that don't know, essentially this card just does an extra 1 damage for each 1 power creature that attacks. So if you've thrown out, say, 4 or 5 1 power creatures and then pop that bad boy down on the playing field, you're going to do the 5 damage plus an extra 5 damage. And if you have 2 of them, you're doing 15 damage, which is pretty much game over. Very good card. I love it. I've got 1 Bone Crusher Giant. Now, I think people generally play with a lot more of these. I don't really use it as a creature, though. It's more in the deck as, I guess, an extra shock. I use it as a shock, but then I have the option, if I have enough land, I can then, throw down the 4/3 creature. I have 2 Chandra's Spitfires. I don't actually draw this card for some reason. But when I do, and you have it with a Scorch Spitter, man, those 2 cards together are just beautiful. Anax. Everybody loves Anax. The good thing about this card in this deck is that when you, if for some reason, say you got like board wiped, all your creatures will essentially come back from death, but what's it say? Whenever Anax or another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 red Satyr creature token. They can't block, but you're not blocking anyway. The whole point of red Mono Aggro is to basically hit face, so it's perfect. I have 2 Phoenix of Ash. I've just wanted to have flying options in the deck apart from Chandra, because Chandra's Spitfire doesn't have haste, but Phoenix of Ash does. It also has the escape ability, which is handy. So it's never really dead. I've got 2 Light Up the Stage. You can do without those. You don't really need them in the deck. If you're trying to just maybe burn through your deck a little bit more and get more cards out, then it's a good option to have. I have 3 Chandra Acolyte of Flame. I use this mainly for the 2 elemental creatures that it produces. Generally, though, you don't put that down unless you've got a lot of creatures to kind of block it, because, again, it's in a similar sort of situation as Robber of the Rich. When it gets put down, people try and take it out straight away. Hence why there's 3 of them in there. Torbran. Now, this card, this is a real good card. Throwing that down, you do 2 extra damage from every red source. So that includes Shock. So Shock will do 4 damage. and each Cavalcade of Calamity bonus hit will do 3 damage. So if you had 3 1/1 creatures and a Cavalcade of Calamity, you're doing, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 9. Yeah, a lot. You're doing a lot of damage. Yeah, that card, very good card. Storm's Wrath. Now, I put this one in just because if you play against another aggro deck and they get their stuff out quicker than you do for some reason, and you made a bad decision in your opening hand and haven't mulliganed, if you have this card, it can sometimes be the most clutch thing to try and come back. It's saved me a few times. Most of the time, though, by the time you actually have enough land to get it out, it's too late, especially against an aggro deck. But, you know, it's good to have that option there because you just don't know if you'll need it. And then Embercleave, the staple of the deck. Embercleave on Anax is pretty much what you're trying to aim for. You want Anax out with as many other red cards so you get its power up because it's based on devotion to red. So if you can get Anax, say, to 6/3 with an Embercleave, it's essentially a 7/4 creature with double strike and trample. So that's 14 damage. That's a lot of damage. And then, yeah, 16 mountains and 2 Castle Embereth. You can change any combination of that. That's not important. I find 18 lands is the sweet spot for this particular layout anyway. So, yeah, without further ado, let's jump into a game and see how we go. So, 2 lands, a shock. I mean, ideally I want more lands. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Yes, this is what we want. Yes, we want this. We want this. We will get rid of which one? Oh, I want all of them. I want all of these cards. We'll get rid of this Steamkin. It's not going to be really used. Oh, we need to change the color of our owl. What color are we playing against? Please not blue. Please, please. Okay. Well, that was easy. Okay, I'm happy with this hand. We have enough lands and enough creatures, which is ideally what you kind of try and get in your opening hand. We'll go the dodges. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to throw the Scorch Spitter down. Because that way, when we get to turn 2, we can attack with 2 creatures straight away. Well. We will sacrifice the Scorch Splitter here, because that's clearly what he's going to block. What do we got? White and black. Healing Pigeons. Sucks to be you. We will not attack this turn. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay. I'm gonna attack with this because it's gonna do more damage and he's not gonna block it. He's gonna leave it. Oh, why would you do that? Okay, cool. Good idea. I don't think this guy's got anything. I think he's El Scrudo. You can't hit me. Lol. It's not damage. Oh, you suck. That is not good. Okay, that's fine. We can make this work, I think. At least we have this now, so if he puts anything like good down, we can just kill it. Okay, good. Okay. So we've got a little life gain creatures here, so we need to try and do as much damage as we can as fast as possible. I'm kind of wondering if it's worth using a Storm's Wrath now. Just I'm gonna YOLO this. What is this? A sorcery? Okay, we can attack first. And then we're going to clear the board. And then throw out that one. Hopefully he's got nothing in his hand now. Okay. Well, we got this one. And we can use its ability. More damage. We'll just attack with the one. Okay. I think we might have this one. Stop gaining life. Okay, he's only got one card left. Although this thing here is going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I ain't blocking that. I got enough life. Oh, nice and juicy. In retrospect, I probably should have just used my ability twice. I still wouldn't have done enough damage. That's all good. We attack with this one. Yeah. Okay. I don't see him attacking. What? I would have just killed something with that. But okay. Okay, so I think, yeah, well, we're going to do this. And we're going to do it again. And we're going to GG. And then we're going to attack with the one. And win the game. Excellent. Very good. Very good. This is a shit hand. One land, I do not think so. We'll definitely be mulling that. Yep, this is the one, and we'll get rid of Ember Cleave because that's nowhere near enough lands. Anyway, changing our little colours here. Ooh, black and red. So it's possible that there could be some sacrifice deck, as is most black-red decks. What are you going to do? Interesting. Yep, we'll go this way. He's got red cards too, which will probably be the for us. Oh! How easy was that? Jeez. Okay, so I'm feeling like it could be a bit of a gamble. We'll play. We'll play. So yeah, we go. Okay, so he's mulliganed a card. Oh, not a blue deck. No. This may be a not so fun time. Spicy. Defending player has 7 more cards in their graveyard. So he can't do anything with this. Unless he kills things. Okay. Well, can you block? Answers for Gargoyle can't block unless you have 4 more cards in hand. Okay, he's got 4 cards, so he can block. Okay. So we'll do this then. And can't block. Then this. Okay. So we're gonna have to use those next turn. It might be worth going to face. Oh, that's a fancy card. So we'll play that one. Thinking we're gonna go just right in the face. And we'll go that as well. Actually, I probably... Ooh. Probably could have actually gone for this right up the stage spectacle, because at the time he only had 3 cards, so he wouldn't have been able to block with that anyway. Anyway, that's all good. This is a very interesting deck. Can't say I've played against many decks like this one. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. What are we gonna do? He can't attack. So I'm wondering if I... Oh no, we'll go this... We'll pop this back. It's gonna do 3 damage. You definitely can't block at all now. Oh crap. Yeah, not good. Not a good time. What's he gonna do? Oh, he actually got Thero out. Okay. Okay. This makes things a bit more complicated. It's gonna be able to attack soon. If I put Chandra out, anyway, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 2 left. I'll be able to 1, 2, 3, 4. Be able to put Embercleave on something. You can't block with that. You can only block with these. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Hopefully this works out.
Chandra, you need more control. Hey, You guys are great!
We're gonna go all in. See what he blocks. So we got the Embercleave +1/+1. So did I make him 3/5? So that will kill that. And it'll hit twice, but that'll probably die. So this is going to do 3/6 damage. Make it 2. I don't know. Okay, we'll put it. Pop him on this one. Wow, so close. Definitely the best decision though, because I don't think he can quite attack with that Vantress Gargoyle yet, so I think we may be safe. Fingers crossed. Oh, he put that out again. Okay. Jeez, it's so frustrating. Okay. Well. Put that out. Pop that out. He's counting my cards. Stop it. Okay, so you can't block with that. Didn't block at all. Okay. Let's play this one. Yep. 2 lands. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Not. Got too many lands now. Okay. What's he gonna do now? I don't think he can quite attack. I've got 8 in there, so he can actually attack with this card now. Great. Good, 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 good. Another one? Hurry up. Taking forever. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But that's cool. I'm going to actually equip this on him. What am I going to do? I'm going to wait for the next turn. I'm going to not attack. As long as he doesn't have another Uro, we should be okay. We just don't want him to gain any more health. Because I've got enough to boost this thing's damage twice.
Let us begin.
Oh no.
I will rid you of your corruption.
So if I can boost it twice, it'll be +4, which will make it 7 with double strike. Ugh. Yuck. This is interesting. Actually, low-key scared. We should hurry up though, bloody hell. Okay, so what's that? 7, 10, 13 damage. Gonna block this with that. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If I got a Torborn right now, that would be perfect. Oh, that's even. Oh, is it better? I don't know if that's better. I got 8. I can do this twice. And then got that. Alright, let's go all in. Pray for the best. What's he going to do? He's going to lose both those. If he wants to, he could technically lose both of those for that. But I might do enough damage. Oh! That's how you do it. Very good. Excellent. Right. Well, that's pretty much it for the video today. As you can see, Red Mono Aggro is a very, very strong deck archetype. If you're a new player to Arena, I would definitely recommend trying something similar, if not exactly the same as what I've shown you today. It took me literally less than an hour worth of playing just to get to gold. Like it really is easy mode. Even though you do feel like a bit of a scumbag sometimes, particularly when you're playing against people that literally just concede at the beginning of the match, like I've pretty much showed you today. In saying that, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to me. As I said at the beginning of the video, this is my first one, brand new channel. Any support that you guys could give me would be absolutely 100% appreciated. On that note, I'll leave it at that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.